Hey everybody, it's Nina B and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are in the kitchen, which means we're going to be doing some type of cooking, some type of baking, whatever. I'm going to be making a gingerbread house today. I picked up this little gingerbread kit from Publix. I made a gingerbread house last year with my family. They came with little gingerbread men. That was cool and all, but this year I kind of want to do like my own thing. So, because I'm very, very picky. I was like nitpicking about everything, like, ooh, that's ugly, like, ooh, why you did that, why you did this. So now that I have my own, I can make it how I want to and it can be cute. Not only is this a gingerbread house, this is a gingerbread village. So it'll come with 1, 2, 3 houses. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get into today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna hop right into this. All right, so hopefully you guys can see everything. I kind of pushed you guys back. But we're gonna start opening up this box. I really hope this turns out right. The pictures look so beautiful and easy. And then you get to read the instructions and it's just like, what is this? So anyways, it comes with icing, little gumdrops, these little colorful balls, these little candies, sprinkles, and then lastly you have the actual gingerbread. Now, from my experience last year, everything was pretty messy, so I do need to set up like some paper towels or something. So I'm just gonna use a sheet of paper towel. Hopefully this is enough. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll see. These are the gingerbread houses right here. I'm going to go ahead and get a knife, open this up. I remember last year, I think I tried to eat one of the little gingerbread houses. They taste like straight up cardboard. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But everything else is pretty much edible. I mean, if anything, I might get into some of that icing. But not before dinner though, because we already cooked dinner. So right now I'm just laying out these little template houses onto the paper towel. It smells like ginger. I guess it smells like a gingerbread, as they should. Now I'm going to get into the instructions. Okay, so I really wanted you guys to really be able to see what I'm doing here. So my face may or may not be in the frame that many times, but we'll see. So the first instruction says to pipe the icing bag, which is this thing. You're supposed to knead it and make sure that everything's really mixed up. It says to knead it for about 1 to 2 minutes, but who got that much time to do all that? It's gonna get kneaded for about 30 seconds. So I'm gonna take these little scissors and cut that off. Okay, so now I'm looking at this part. Next, it says to separate the 5 mini village houses into individual panels by gently breaking along the snap lines. So I guess these, they tell you where to break it off at. And be sure not to mix up the house pieces. Okay, so I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna break up these houses, and like it said, don't get the pieces mixed up together. So I'm gonna separate those. There we go. And I'll give you guys a better angle close-up of what this looks like. But right now, I totally need to concentrate on how I'm putting these out, because you do not want to mix up these pieces. And it kind of, okay. Oh, no. See, this piece is already freaking broke off. Okay. You know what? I'll fix that with some icing. During this gingerbread making process, icing is going to be your best friend. I'm going to take this little icing bag, fix that. I'm just going to kind of glue them together. Well, I'm back and this is what we're working with so far. Separated all 3 houses. This is one house. This is another house. That's another house. That's another house. Now we're finna get into making this. Okay, so the first house we're gonna be working on is this one right here. It basically is telling me this is A, this is also A. So I'm gonna lay that like they have it in the picture. Then This is B, this is B, those two are B's, and then this top rectangle is C. So I'm basically just gonna put icing on the edges of all these panels. And you know, it's really hard to freaking squeeze this. I'm just gonna put just enough icing so that everything will stick properly. Boom, that's A panel. Now I'm gonna set that down right here, and then I'm gonna take a B panel and I'm gonna do the same thing to the B panel, and I'm gonna go ahead and like glue them together. That's one side, and I'm gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna take, oh, you know what? I need to add some icing, right down this edge so that when these two can connect. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna add a little line. Attach it just like this. That's the back angle I just showed you guys. That's what that's looking like. This other one, this piece goes in the back as well. So that's gonna go over there. So I need to add a line of icing. I don't wanna wiggle around with it too much. And then this back piece is gonna go right here. 2 lines. I'm gonna attach it. Okay, and the last step of that little house is to put some icing on the roof. And I'm just gonna do it on all 4 corners. Like, this icing just rolls up so easily. Like, it's not like your traditional baking icing. I think this is royal icing. Yep, royal icing. Look at me watching my cooking shows. Some of this stuff pay off a little bit. Yeah, I know they use like royal icing because it's something that dries up really fast. And I guess that's kind of the case with this. So boom, the first one. Next, we're gonna work on this house, the one in the middle. Okay, hopefully this one isn't as hard. These are the A panels. These are both C. These are D. Both of these are the A panels, which means they are going to be the back of the house. And these are going to be the roof. And these will be the sides of the house. I'm going to turn this around. And I'm going to place some icing. And I'm going to stick it down. Do the same thing to this other side. And now I'm just going to place this upward and just attach those walls on both sides. Okay, this is what the house is looking like so far. I've got the 2 B panels, this is the A panel, and this one is gonna go in the back. Okay, so I've got the house assembled. Now I'm going to put these on for the roof. So I'm gonna line like the sides of this. Okay, I think I have to do the same. Yeah, I gotta do the same thing to the back. And then I'm just gonna place it right on top. Okay, so this is what that little house is looking like. It's coming together pretty good. This is the part where I had to glue together earlier because it broke. All right, so I'm just gonna leave this alone and try not to touch it too much because the icing really needs to set. Oh, we're gonna work on this one over here. These are the A panels for this house. These are C panels. I kind of know what they're talking about anyway, just by looking at this. So this will be the front and back of the house. And these will be the side panel. These are the roof. Okay, I got this. First, is line the edges. I really have not like had time to watch any real Christmas movies. Yesterday was my first time really sitting down and kind of like watching a Christmas movie. And you know, I paid attention. It was a pretty nice movie, but I like to stick to the classics. This was like a newer movie that came out on TV One. Really, it was pretty good, but it's not like top tier. I haven't got to watch my favorite Christmas movies yet. Go ahead and put that there. It's probably gonna fall over. The sides of the house set up already. Gotta make sure this icing really sets. And I should have added some on the side of these. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this, put this right there. I'm also gonna add a little bit of icing on the inside, just so it has that extra protection. All right, I'm so excited. My little gingerbread house is coming together. Okay, we got this one. This is the one I just did right here. And this is the first one that we did earlier. These are the A panels. As you start to make these houses, you see like a pattern. So this will be the front and the back of the house. I say the key to like making a gingerbread house is just don't touch them after you make them. And the icing becomes like rock hard after a couple days. I could low-key be a little architect. If you know any gingerbread men out there, you know, that's not funny. I should probably move this off the edge of the table. If I was a gingerbread, I low-key would want to stay in one of these houses. The only thing that's bothering me is, I don't know, I feel like some of these are like uneven, but. All right, so I just finished this gingerbread house right here. I'm gonna leave it alone. What I like to do is kind of put a little bit of icing in the middle, a little extra layer of protection. Now we've got one more to do. I'm scared to even move this out the way. Come back to you guys once I finish up this little house. I promise you guys it's a little tiny baby house. I'll be right back and we're gonna decorate this house. It's gonna be pretty. But anyways, my favorite part is decorating. I can be fun, I can be creative with this. It's less stressful. This is the fun part. I think I'm gonna decorate this house first. And I'm gonna be using these little gumdrops. And I'm gonna put that on top of the roof. And what that'll do is kind of like camouflage. You won't see all the cracks and crannies and everything. So I'm gonna do a nice little dollop of that. And just place it on the roof. I think what I'm gonna do is for like an extra layer of protection to make sure these don't move and wiggle around all over the place. And I'm gonna add some icing around the gumdrops. I'm just gonna add a little bit on the creaks and crannies. Cute, it's already looking cute already. Next, I'm gonna start working and decorating the roof. That side, but I'm gonna do it on the other side because I can see it better, and I'll do the other side off camera. I think, let's get creative. I'm gonna use, sometimes I'll be like trying to copy off the box, but that kind of takes away the fun. So I'm gonna do my own thing if I can get this open. These little tiny balls. Yeah, I'm gonna use those because I think that will better fit the roof and you can like see the details. So I'm just gonna put these like so. All right, so this is one gingerbread house. I just got finished. Well, I'm not really finished. I'm still like working on adding stuff. This is what the sides look like. Now the back is completely empty and I'll have to do something about that. I'm gonna do that right now. But yeah, look at the front. Isn't it cute? But like the back, you see like how I got icing right here like it's snow. I'm gonna do the same thing for the back as well, just so like it's not bland. So that's what the back looks like. Okay, so one house down, 4 to go. So I'm gonna work on this one right now since I feel like it's the best that the camera can see. I'm gonna line the whole parameter. I might use a few of these little balls. Yep. Because I'm gonna use these other balls for other stuff. That's what that's looking like. And on these little doorknobs in the front, if you can see, that's probably where I'll add the little balls. Okay, so this house is finished. You see it? Boom. And then you guys already saw the roof with the sprinkles and the balls on the top. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. I can work on this one. Probably like in between, I'll probably use some of these bigger candies. I'm getting hungry. What time is it? It's 9:13. I'm ready to eat. Yep, so you see it, super cute. Now I'm gonna line the roof with some icing and kind of like the same thing. I'll probably put this on top. So okay, so this is how I've decorated the roof. I lined it up with icing and I sprinkled a little bit of the sprinkles on top. I'm going to decorate the front. I mean, the gingerbread house is more sturdy because it's had time to set. Right here. And this is gonna be the little doorknob. And I'm surprised I haven't really tried to eat these little houses because I've tasted it before and they don't taste that good. So this is what the front is looking like so far. I'm just putting the little balls on there. There's the roof. And I'll come back to you guys once I start on the next house, which is probably this one. All right, so I'm basically finished with the house. This is what the side of it looks like. I did the same thing as the roof. I'm getting ready to do this house. To decorate the sides of the roof. Balls. Okay, so I am currently decorating the last house, thank goodness. Just decorating the back of this right now. This is what the front of the house looks like. And the back is kind of similar. Okay, so I am completely finished with all the gingerbread houses. Now, let me tell you all about this one. So the back piece, I had to take it out because it just kept falling and falling and falling. And this one seems like it's trying to do the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is let these sit overnight. But these are all of the gingerbread houses. Give you guys a full view. That's the back of that one. This is this one. You know, we started off strong. And you know, they was all pretty and all. But I don't know. Then your back start hurting, you get tired, you get hungry, and you just kind of do whatever just to get it over with. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.